you ever felt.
Are you listening? Damn.
Camera. The fuck, man. This thing has indicator and horn in the opposite places. So the horn is in the middle and the indicator is at the bottom, which causes me to press horn every time I'm trying to cancel the indicator. Ambulance, ambulance, move it. Come on, GoPro. Let the mic work. Hopefully the mic works this time, and if it is working, you can see the vlog. And if you guys are wondering why again I've taken such a big break when I was kind of posting the videos regularly, it's because of this reason. I tried motovlogging and Hero 8 media mod, it was giving issues and I could not connect the mic, and that's why nothing was coming. But coming to the good part, motovlogging is back. Hopefully if it is working right now. So motovlogging is back and I am on the new Honda CBR 650R. Not that new, but at least new on this channel and new-ish as per the launch. So this is an inline 4 649cc Honda motorcycle. I won't bore you with the specs. You can Google the specs. I won't be one of those YouTubers who is just showing you the bike and telling you the specs. But this is not my bike. This does not belong to me. Motherfucker. This belongs to my friend who's my batchmate, who is in the merchant navy. He's still sailing, so when he's on board ship, I'm taking care of his bike. So that's what's going on right now. So since I have his bike and since I have to ride it once in 2 weeks or once a week, so let's give some information about the bike. How is it? Because many of you seem to be interested about the new CBR 650R. I'm starting with my basic objective. That is, it's a lovely machine. The gearing isn't super tall. The torque is nice. It's everything for a good city bike. The suspension is good. This part I'm usually hopping around, but it's not happening in this. So the suspension is good. The stock, as you can hear, there is no stock exhaust sound, so you can't hear anything because the stock exhaust is super quiet. No complaints because Mumbai has started to be ultra strict about the exhaust and shit, so I have no worries. So this is one thing I really wanted to try. Oh, this has traction control as well. Okay, so I am here. Traction control is now off. This is off. This is not a flasher. This is for your traction control. Your flasher is here. You just press this and you flash, as you can see. So does it lose traction? Because the first gear is fairly tall, so I really wanted to see if it loses traction in the first gear. I can do it over here. Let's try in the second gear at least, and let's see. Hopefully it is recorded. I didn't see how fast it went in the second gear, but I pushed it. The rev limiter is quite hard. There is no soft limiter. It's directly a hard limiter. But that's like the only time I'll ever touch the red limiter. So the power is good, no complaint. It does not have that crazy pull that you would get that I'm used to, obviously, but that was a cross planar one. That's a completely different thing. This is a linear power, that to a 650. You won't be bored of the power. That's there. That's for certain. How's the traffic? The traffic is okay. I guess I can go further ahead. Yeah. So that's regarding the power. But power is not everything when the bike is so well designed for the city. We have not radial but axial calipers and axial master cylinder on this bike. Not radial. Let me put on traction control again. Traction control is back on. Just hold it in. You can do it in motion while you're moving, so that's good. Go buddy, go. So it has axial calipers and axial master cylinder. It does not have radials, but I'm not at all dissatisfied. This actually has very good braking. Also, since the weight is so low, you don't need that much braking power, but the overall feedback and the braking force is very good. No complaints there. So that's the power covered, that's the braking covered. Handling, obviously lightweight handling, no complaints. This handles like butter, and you're just moving left and right. And I've not done hardcore cornering on it, obviously, again, because my friend's bike, I don't want to be fucking around on it. But overall I have had no issues. The weight balance is actually very nice. I've been able to turn and tip it in with quite a lot more confidence that I have had in other bikes in general. Like this one. This was a good tip-in. I liked it. What? Now the flyover is empty. What the hell? Could have gone ahead. Anyways. Oops, sorry. Left my indicator on. So that's my overview on this bike as such. But do I have some complaints? Yes. If you're trying to hold it in the power band, if you're trying to stay steady throttled in the power band, in the neutral zone, then it gets a little buzzy. It gets a little buzzier than I would like. Not too much, not to make it a deal breaker, but I think it is something they could have managed. I don't know. But that buzziness is there, in short. What else? So this bike, I believe he bought it at 960, 970 something on road. For a 650 with just traction control and not steel braided brake lines and axial calipers and all those things, I think it's a little bit pricey. Little bit. 1.5 lakh less, maybe it would have been better. Right now, I mean, it would have killed the market at this point, but right now it's not bad pricing, but it's still not the best. Overall ergonomics, my legs are in actually very comfortable position. I think this is almost the same position as you would get in an RC390. Handlebars are a little bit raised. As you can see, it's a little bit higher than your choke. So this is not like Ninja 650 high, but this is not Fireblade low. I think Fireblade is almost in level with this triple, but over here it's a slightly higher. But the seat is super comfy, and the suspension is also very soft, as I just mentioned. Now I don't know how that softness will convert to your cornering, because normally a soft suspension means your cornering left to right will be slower. But since I have not tried it, I won't comment on it. Although that's the laws of physics, that's how it should work. I'm feeling a little bit weird because like this is the first time in a long time. Let's go, uncle. First gear, you get really good pickup in first gear. The average is something which people sometimes ask, but seriously, man, come on, once you have crossed 300cc, stop looking at average until unless it's horrible like my Benelli 899. But yeah, it's got decent. Oh, temperature. The temperature is holding really well. We don't have a temperature gauge as such in this, but we have a temperature bar, which obviously gives us no reference to what temperature it runs at. But I have not felt any heat. I have ridden it in quite congested traffic as well, and I've never felt any heat compared to any inline 4 ever. I mean, this is like one of the coolest inline 4s out there. It's even cooler than 390, so you know, you get the reference. My 390 is actually hotter than this, which is funny. I really want to try a wheelie on this, but I promised my friend that I won't, so I shan't, but I really want to. Let's see how it handles the inside Galia, the Galia of Mahim. But for that, first we'll have to go through traffic. On and off throttle, very smooth in traffic, as in first gear on and off, which tends to be the herky jerky one. So again, that is smooth, no issues over there. Lightweight, good braking, good grip, and as I said, doesn't get too hot. So all these places we are going good. Let's check out the Galia. Wait, I can try losing traction in first gear over here. No, there were too many public in these Galias here. Can't fuck around over here also. ये रोलर से पेंट किया क्या पीछे डिक्की को तूने? It is good, it handles the Galia until unless that occasional idiots on the road, they are not there. But still, you have to take care of all those things when you are riding. As a first impression, I am very happy with it. I don't see any complaints that I would have. If you are thinking of considering this and you, I mean like your I don't know, the suggestion for whom to buy, it's very, as you say, it's subjective, you know. What kind of bike are you looking for? What do you want to get from bike? Are you just interested in your inline four sound? Are you interested for cornering? You want it because you want a 600cc bike that you can tour on, or maybe ride in the city, or ride a little bit aggressively sometimes. I think that's the category this would fall in. A bike that's comfy, a bike that's not breaking your pocket. You can go long distance on it. You can ride, you know, you can corner on it if you'd like. So this covers on all of this. It won't give you the fastest lap times. It won't give you the most aggressive leans. But you know, you can lean literally any bike. So this is obviously going to be a better leaner than any other tourer, or I don't know, whatever you would like. I can't think of any other bike which would cover all those aspects. So just, I guess if you have shortlisted, if you have shortlisted this bike, I don't see any reason why you should not go for this bike. I guess that concludes my CBR 650R ride review. This was not an ownership review. I have not ridden it for thousands of kilometers, but this is not just a test ride review as well. So I guess it's like the better of two evils kind of thing. Well, that's all from my side. I will see you guys next time. Until then, bye bye.
Here we go.